In October, when Bitcoin was trading at 107K, and actually prior to that, but this is where I posted everything, when everyone was screaming 150K, 200K, 1 million, everyone was still bullish, screaming their lungs how bullish we are. I said we're entering a bear market, not a pullback, not a deep, a bear market, something substantial. People call me crazy in the comments, negative, perma bear, you don't know anything, you have no clue, and that's okay. I get it, okay? But here is, the post itself. You can see it where I posted it for everyone to see, clear as day. I said Bitcoin is showing clear signs of distribution, high volume on down days, which is bad. It does not get any more clear than that. Combine this with the 4-year cycle and how price is reacting to news, and you get a high probability local top. And I said, unfortunately, I suspect this might be more than just a local top, and it was. You can see this was the price, 107,885. And you can see all the poops. You see these poops? That's the poops of the high volume days on the bad distribution. This was distribution clear as day. It doesn't get any more clear than that, unfortunately. Okay, because deep inside, I wanted 200, 300, 500K Bitcoin also. Why not? When I smash it and make ROIs when that happens. But I saw the clues and I posted this for everyone to see on Twitter. This was not only for my own members, this was for everyone. Okay, now the thing is that I want to share with you guys, and then you can see it on the chart. This is a nice trading view thing that you can post it and it will show you exactly when this tweet was made. Okay, but I want to show you exactly what I saw. Okay, one thing exactly was the distribution days, right? Those red days that showed a lot of selling. And let's back a little bit so we don't see all this noise that we have right now, because we were roughly over here when this happened, right? We were still utterly bullish, right? Everyone was still screaming. We were above $100,000 still. We got supported from this level. As you can see, we got supported from the $100,000 level. The 50-week moving average was still sloping up. Everything seemed okay, but for real traders, people that understand the nuances, there were a lot of signs. One of those was all the distribution days, as I said over here on the down days. Another one was this higher high fake out that happened, kind of, kind of, like iffy. I didn't like this at all. Okay, you had a high fake out. This should have continued, and this is the nuances that happen, right? From a trader's perspective, someone that has been in the markets for a decade right now, when I saw something like this happening, I was like, we should go. Actually, I thought we should go here, but I said, you know what, maybe we're building another, we need that added step, so now the breakout will continue, but it didn't, right? These clues, they add up. You had the distribution, you had the fake out, you had the 10th of October that happened, that everyone was like, oh, what is this 10th of October thing? All altcoins got smashed. You had a rate cut happening on September 17th here. There was a rate cut that everyone was banking their lives on, that the rate cut is going to be the catalyst. I remember I was making videos and everyone was commenting, you just wait and see, Jomo, you just wait and see. After this next rate cut, things will explode. That's what the narrative was. That was promised, right? And you had all the dots, the companies buying treasuries, right? Digital asset companies, right? And they were buying Bitcoin. We have the Tommy Lees, we have the Michael Saylors. Everyone and their mother was buying Bitcoin and Ethereum as the treasuries. We had so much bullish catalyst over here, but price did not confirm. That's the main thing that happened here. So many bullish things, but price did not confirm and was going down. We had a fake out later on, which is bad. We had a liquidation event, which was worse. And we had distribution type volume. The days where we went down, red days, were much bigger in volume than the days we went up. That is it. All these things are what led me, all right, to this, All right, just to make sure we see it again. Where is this thing? Did I? Oh, I removed it from over here. Let me see if I can have it over here. Oh, here it is. To this, okay? All these things is what led me to this, and this is what I showed you right on the Twitter, and I just plugged it in here. It's just a thing in trading view. You can plug in your tweets, and it will tell you at which date it was tweeted, okay? So just put it over here. This is the date, right? The date was over here, October 22nd. You can see it here, October 22nd, right? All this is what made me feel and believe, all right, that we have topped, not only for a local top, but for something much worse, okay? And it had panned out, right? And just to make sure that you guys, don't think that I only, talk about things. We also trade about it. For example, this is the last trade we had, the last short we had on Bitcoin. Take a look at this short, okay? You can see it clear as day how I said BTC short, all right? This is what I'm going to do. Short below 85,000, put a stop loss. We always use risk management over here, okay? Position size, whatever. This is how the chart looked like. This was over here at 86,000, let's call it, right? We shorted it. Do you know what happened later on? All right? This trade worked phenomenally, all right? It was a beautiful trade. By the way, if you want to trade with me, you're more than welcome to come and trade, all right? And all you need to do is scan the QR code. You can come trade with us with a winning team, okay? I invite you to come. So this is what happened. I'm going to remove all this, okay? And I'm going to show you. Let's remove this also because it doesn't really matter. The short was here from the 86,000-ish area, 85,900, right? Look what happened. In just the span of a week, we made a 30% profit on a big, nice, juicy short that we had, okay? And we have been shorting Bitcoin even earlier. I think the earliest shorts that we had in the community was roughly the 105-ish area. Then over here, the 99-ish area, 98. So we had a couple of shorts, but this was the best short of them all because it was with high conviction, big, juicy amount of our portfolio. We shorted on Bitcoin here. And this is the thing we have been trying, and I've been trying to get to most of you here on YouTube. You don't need to be always bullish. You don't need to be only long forever in order to try and capture ROIs out of the market. This is my message. My message has always been you need to search for the next right trade. All right. It's not only, I want to be an investor. You need to stop, biasing your own self. So many of you are, I just want to be an investor. I don't want to be a trader. I don't want to this and that because you have some sort of a distorted kind of a belief that a trader is someone that is always on the run, trading, blah, 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 while an investor is someone that sits and makes his profits and gains. No. An investor is just a trader that holds for a bit longer term, couple of months, sometimes a year or two, all right? Stop with that false belief as if investors, they are wrong many times. And many times they start making profits and give it all back because they try to capture a big move in a longer time frame. But it's not needed. And also, if you believe you're an investor, which is false, you're just a trader with a long-term perspective, but for some reason you think you're an investor, so you just hold only for the long side. What about shorting, ladies and gentlemen? Shorting coins, shorting assets is a way to accumulate wealth also. I invite you. This is what we do. We warn people ahead of the game, ahead of what happens, multiple months ahead of the breakdown, right? We see things happening from experience as I've shown right over here. And we take the right strategy, we take the correct trades, we deliver the ROI, and we build and accumulate wealth over time, okay? That's how we do it with precision, with professionalism, not with, I hope something will happen, not with the hopium, all these emotions, just hope. No, stop. Professionalism. I invite you to come. Yes, we are pricier than what we'll find, and that's okay because we deliver a much better product out of the gate. Come, test us out, and you will see what I'm talking about. And don't forget, I'm a top 10 trader in the US Investing Championship. I came in at number 9th in the US Investing Championship in 2025 with a 94% gain for 2025. You can come, you can join, trade with us. Scan the QR code. I invite you to come. Until next time, no edge, no trade.